number 1, think about the setting that you are in. So when you're delivering an online presentation, really think about your background, what's behind you. You don't want anything that's too distracting. You want something that's plain and that looks professional. Think about how quiet the area is that you're presenting in. So you don't want any background noise. Close the windows, make it as quiet as possible, because when you're presenting online, the sound is really important. And think about the lighting as well. So you want the space that you're in to be really well lit. Number 2, stand up. If you stand up, you will naturally deliver a much better presentation. You will look like you are performing. Far too often when we sit and we watch an online presentation, we're watching somebody sat at a table, slunched down. It's hard to present from this point of view. It looks like they don't care. It's hard to retain somebody's attention when you look like that. So stand up and really give it a presentation style. Now, if you're going to stand up, you need to raise your laptop up higher so that the lens of the camera is in your direct eye line. You do not want to be looking down at your camera lens, because then all your audience can see is the inside of your nose cavity. So standing up will just naturally make you deliver a better presentation, and that is key when delivering a presentation online. You are still performing, so stand up and perform. Tip number 3, rehearse. You need to treat your online presentation as you would a presentation on a stage in front of 200 people. So practice, get set up, get the camera set up, and practice performing to that camera lens. Tip number 4, dress to impress. The important thing to remember with online presentations is you need to treat it as you would a presentation in front of a live audience.
Get your energy up. Just like the camera adds 10 pounds, it also takes away 20% of your energy. You need to compensate for that by getting your energy up a few notches before your presentation. Now, tip number 2, be animated with your delivery. Can you imagine having to present on stage while seated at a desk? I have my laptop sitting on a laptop stand that I got for pretty cheap on Amazon, but you could also just put it on a table or dresser. It's sitting on top of another table just to get it nice and high so that the camera is at my eye line. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to work. Don't read, explain. You might love presenting over video call because it means you get to cheat. You don't have to memorize. You can just read a doc right in another window, right? Try not to do that because everybody can tell you're reading. We can see your eyes scan back and forth, and it just sounds artificial. You might love presenting over video call because it means you get to cheat. You don't have to memorize. You can just read a doc right in another window. Nobody wants to be read to, so if you haven't memorized your whole script and you have to look at it, at least break it down into bullet points and rehearse explaining those in a more conversational and personable way. To recap, get your energy up, be animated with your delivery, and explain, don't read.